I said good morning to you.
Is that you, Dr. 99?
Can we get over that hash and trash, 355, way out west, looking break.
Hello, 281 on the antique radio. Step.
410 Roger there, MacGyver. 410 Roger.
I hear you out there, MacGyver. 28, 333 Arizona.
Man, it's rough. 10 pounds of hash and trash. I heard somebody. Five, way out west, we're waiting.
Walk around the band and see where that condition somewhere else. Stepchild in the work truck. I'm gone now.
Man, it's bad out there. 355, California, waving. Come on.
Stepchild.
Hey, ground wire. You got a grip on 355, California. How about that ground wire?
Maverick Mojave Desert Cowboy.
You don't need conditions. You don't trust Mother Nature. That's just rules of the road.
410. Well, you bet quiet. Me too, ground wire. I see you. Bye, bye, bye.
Got a copy on that 420.
Hey, Roger,
I hear you out there, Mr. Clean. Coming in clear out here in the Arizona sticker patch, buddy. You have a wonderful day. With the wind.
Hey, wait, 411.
Hello, Mr. Clean with the magic sticks on the flat side. 233 Maverick Mojave Desert Cow waving.
Well, Mr. Clean, while you sit here on your whiffing seat, St. John's are throwing a new 5-year wave 4 fingers at a thumb on them whiffing seat.
Keep on talking. You're doing good, my man. You're doing good. 414, Southern Arizona.
All right there, Mr. Clean. Have a good evening. Oh, good morning. And have a nice rest of the weekend. 233, back quiet. I see.
Great time of day. Dark wind. Why are you doing it?
Hello, Mr. Clean. Flyboy calling. Turkey Isle Flyboy.
G-Dub. It's like riding folks riding get lower than that. You know, like going on the tailpipe. See ya. Maryland, you better answer your radio. Sandbaggers calling you, and I'm on the shine. Look at this weird Hello,
663 on the
This sounds good, Mr. Clean. Radio sounds good in southern Arizona.
Shit for me. Shout out break. G-Dub. G-Dub. You got that laying right on top of that. Yeah, that thing's smoldering. I hear that St. Louis, Missouri. Touch it.
I don't know. I just don't know.
Step child, 222, step child, waving. Right back, 222, sounding good, man. Oh, step child in the big horn, I wave. By 227, catch you later. The wrecking crew, step child in the truck is go.
Hey, how about a Deacon? How about a Deacon in a Woodfield? Is he 13 in Tampa, whatever?
Florida, we're trying to check in. Right there, 887. What it be like 887? Good afternoon, man. Sounds pretty damn good in my neighborhood considering all that traffic I got up there. 887. I'm waving that big old 5.
About that Fort Lauderdale, Florida, 650 Texas, waving. Nothing more to say here. Boy, there's a lot going on out there. whole lot going on out there in radio land, no doubt about it. A whole lot going on out there in radio land, no doubt about it. Yep.
Into your 464 Shaggy. Into your Shaggy, Illinois, A13, Tampa Bay,
You sounded pretty damn good yourself up here in Fort Lauderdale. Riffraff, Fort Lauderdale, Florida, with the spring break, and we got up.
Somebody checking. Somebody doing some check-in. Who's doing that check-in? Who's trying to check in? Wrecking Ball, West Coast? Who's trying to check in? Wrecking Ball, California. I said, who's trying to check in? Break.
How about it, DX-Land? 512, Central.
Ground Wire, Wrecking Ball. Ground Wire, you're like me. I forget things. I got short-term memory loss. Ground Wire, I got short-term memory loss, but I remember everything 20 years ago. Hello, Ground Wire, Wrecking Ball with a good afternoon on their way.
Sure is a lot of noise out there.
Hello, test, audio.
Whiskey.
Ground Wire. Ground Wire, yeah, you know how that goes. Sometimes you can't find your car keys.
Yeah, look at that.
Sometimes you can't find your car keys when you laid them down 5 minutes before. Ground Wire, Wrecking Ball, Northern California, right back.
Ohio, you got a copy 616 here in Albuquerque.
Hey, D.I., your radio sounds good.
Right back, Mosquito. Yeah, I do follow the rule book. I talk to my radio the best I can. Hey, Mosquito Man, you got a big hammer right now. Mosquito Man, Wrecking Ball right here in California, standing by. Break.
Hello, D.I., do you copy 554 in Houston? You're sounding very good on my receive. 554 in Houston.
Hey, Mosquito Man, Wrecking Ball trying to wave a hand too.
Trying to get in over here.
Hey, Mosquito Man, Wrecking Ball trying to wave a friendly 5-2. Mosquito Man, Wrecking Ball, California, bye.
I appreciate the comeback. 7 through you juniors. Have a great weekend. I'm going to go
Single file line.
Right back, Mosquito. Hey, Mosquito, keep on doing what you're doing. Doing a fine job on the West Coast. Mosquito, Wrecking Ball broke through, swinging my ball and chain. Bye.
Definitely sounds like a big old mess up here.
Southern Arizona 414.
Hey, I like those old games too. I like those old games like Space Invader and Galaga Space Invaders are my favorite. Alright, have a good one. Mr. Mosquito, enjoy the Xbox. Wrecking Ball gone. Bye.
Southern Arizona 414. Southern Arizona 414.
I always want to find any more contenders out there. We want to know if there's any more contenders coming through my receive. Wrecking Ball, West Coast, got down. Bye.
Around the west side.
Hi, background wire. Yeah, he's playing his Xbox, he said. He's playing some Xbox with the grandkids. Hey, ground wire, real good job. Good weekend. You and yours, from me and mine. We're just trying to get the spider webs out of this radio. Wrecking Ball, waving real quick. Have a good day.
We're just going to go make the next cup of coffee. Desert, shaky ground.
How about that Washington, D.C.? How about that sister?
Now they're all trying to key up same time. I heard somebody hooping and hollering to my receive. I wonder who that was. Somebody was hooping and doing a lot of hollering. Let's see if I can pull you out. Wrecking Ball, California, got down.
227, we got a copy on you, man, no doubt. 8227, around Dayton, Ohio, 513, Mojave Desert's low budget radio.
Quad working. Now, Quad is working, but I couldn't get your name or number because it's so busy right there, right about now. The whole world trying to keep up with you. And they made a mess out of it. The Wrecking Ball trying to pull you out on Saturday morning. Break.
Cornbread Jet, trying to get up in your radio. Cornbread Jet, your low budget, 513, waving ahead.
Well, good bumping Mobile.
Hey, who is that in that Mobile in New York? I got a copy on you. 813 in Tampa, ring them out.
Hey, Roger, right on there, Cornbread Jet. Good to hear you, man. You're doing the deal in the desert, no doubt. Hey, Cornbread Jet, your low budget recycled radio around the Mojave Desert, shaky ground.
Southern Arizona looking. Southern Arizona looking. Hello, Southern Arizona.
I got somebody throwing a dead key out.
Southern Arizona keying down. Southern Arizona keying down.
Hey, man, yeah, you're doing it out here in the desert, man. You're doing good, real good job out here, man, no doubt. I got a whole bunch of radio room full of you. Hey, Cornbread Jed, your low budget recycled radio, 513 around the west side. I'm back out.
Hey, hello, Southern Arizona. Southern Arizona.
Sounds nice and overmodulated and loud like I like it there, Cornbread Jet. Sounds good on my end. Sounds real good. Tell that old Mosquito Man his radio, he should be happy with his radio. Hey, Cornbread Jet, low budget. I'm back out.
What's up, y'all? By yourself, I'll go around. Hey, what's up in New York? Appreciate that comeback. 813 in Tampa. We're back on the side.
Hey, good day. Cornbread Jet, 513, low budget. Me and my 7 shopping cart convoy and this $50 fire stick around the west side. I'm back out. Hello to you there, Mosquito Man. I hear you coming, man. Hey, Mosquito Man, hello to you, man. Enjoy your day. 513, 513 on this low budget recycled radio. I'm back out.
Okay.
Hey, Roger, right on, Mosquito Man. You and Cornbread Jed, man, you guys were holding hands there for a minute. You and Cornbread Jed were holding hands for a minute. Hey, Mosquito Man, I'm back out.
Oregon State, wishing you had a big radio.
All right, man, I'm sure he'll do you a justice and get that quad off your back, man, you and your little Yagi. All right there, Mosquito Man. Low budget, 513 on this recycled radio around the west side.
Great big old ground plane in Florida got down.
Hey, Woodchuck, you took sole control of my receiver. I'm looking in Chicago right now. Woodchuck, A13 on the file. Read them out.
Hello, low budget 714 sand pile break.
Hey, 309 out there on Indiana, I'll say hello to you one time. Hey, 309 around to Indiana, if you got any kind of a grip on my lip, I'll say hello and howdy doody. Motor mouth mall working this thing one fat watt at a time. I got down breaking.
Hello, Motor Mouth Mall, 199 Florida Georgia line. We're waving from the swamp.
Break, come on down.
Yeah, I just put that cornbread, Chad. You got that quad working. Cornbread, Chad, motor mouth mall working this thing one fat watt at a time. I got down breaker.
Hello, just ain't got enough of radio break. Yeah, Roger on N28. I hear you, Roger. Hey, 28 Chicago and I'm on A13.
2,000 about at 44 until your DX and D714.
Mosquito Man, but you think that might be a new Yagi, a new CEO in the doggone hog yard. Hey, Mosquito Man, I heard you rock and roll up in there. Check this out one time. This is what came back to my radio. There might be a new CEO in town, being a small Yagi. Hey, Motormill Mall, there might be a new CEO in Arkansas, Mosquito Man, and the hog yard said there might be a new one. I don't think it's me, though. I'm back out. Hey, Mosquito Man, there you are up in there. Sounding superb out there, blowing smoke out here on my neck of the woods. That's for doggone sure. Look, you got a Watergate rolling. I tried something a little bit different out here. Mosquito Man, Motor Mouth Mall, cruising this thing one fat watt at a time. Hey, Mosquito Man, have a good day. Radio station, Motor Mouth Mall, stepping. I'm back out, breaker.
Hello, Motor Mouth Mall, 714 sand pile one time. Great big old ground plane.
Bye, 21 player. Bye, 21 player. Bye.
Tube technology got down.
Bartender, Mosquito Man. Okay, sounds good. Well, I'll be hanging out here for a little bit. I got to get into town here shortly, so I can't stay too long. I got about another 15 minutes at the most, so I'll be out here for a little while. Hey, Mosquito Man, radio station Motor Mouth Mall, dropping a hammer from time to time in the world of sound. I got all the way down, breaker.
14 sand pile, great big ground plane, 1968 tube technology.
DX-Land, 1 foot. Hello, 308 Chicago. Hello, 308 Chicago, A13 in Tampa, wait.
Stepping one more time. And man, I'm looking at my reflect power. I got all kinds of reflect over here right now. Hey, Cornbread Jed, Motor Mouth Mall, stepping. They got down.
Yeah, right about 28. Okay, 28. Appreciate it. A13 down here in Tampa Bay. Read them out.
Nebraska 714
1960. Well, you back to the bench. That's a popular thing to do these days, I guess. Hey, Cornbread Jed, take care. 73s. Motor Mouth Mall cruising. I got down right there breaking.
2112, big cars in Texas with the good evening is down.
Good day, they're breaking.
1968 transmitter in Florida, I got down break.
Hey, 309 out of Indiana, take care, have a good day. I'm back on the side break.
No doubt about it.
Break. How about that,
Hey, welcome to the weekend, Indiana, no doubt about it. I'm on the side reading my mail.
Hey, 73s, I hope you're having a good day out there on Alabama with that beautiful audio. Holy smokes.
2112, 714 Sand Pile, great big old ground plane, break. Hey, Indiana, if you can hear me, drop down to 26.
You've done a real good job over here as well. Hey, take care of 73s. 309 Motor Mouth Mall waving. I got down right there. Breaker. A ground wire, why you got that mall down? A ground wire, you got that mall down, breaker.
Hey, 334 in Texas, I'm down.
Hey, 747, well, you were looking northeast. Hey, 747, Indiana, you say you were looking northeast. Well, I got news for you. I ain't northeast to you to break.
No contact, no get back on 2112. Hey, 334 in Houston, I'm gone.
28. Well, you got that antenna pointed this way. I can hear you just fine. You said you were going to tell 309 to take a nap. Hey, 747, you said you were going to tell 309. Well, you said this.
Right on, no doubt about it, man. Yeah, I got around the west side and you came back to me. I heard you talking to 309 over here. I was going to tell you it's time for him to take a nap and let that 747 in there. Come on.
There you go, 747. That's what I heard you say right there, right now. Motor Mouth Mall cruising. They got down break. Hey, you got the video gate going over there. Hey, well, you got that station. At a time, I got down breaker. Wow, that was some beautiful audio right there. The test 1 2, test 1 2, test 1 2, test 1 2. I heard that I didn't.
Test 1 2. Test 1 2.
Once you got the headphone feedback out of there, it worked real good. Man, that audio sounds smooth. I like that. It sounds real good, real natural, and modacious to break.
You got it.
1 2, check 1 2, check 1 2. How about that Motor Mouth Mall? Wondering if I got any conditions over there to the west side. 000 Wisconsin, break.
Yeah, 000, you got conditions, all right. You up there locking up my radio with some beautiful audio at 000 Wisconsin. I'm going to take a look around Wisconsin one time, too. I'll roll this antenna out there around Wisconsin and see what that does out there on your neck of the woods. 000 Motor Mouth Mall looking, and I'm stepping break.
10-4, 000 Wisconsin, back to that Motor Mouth Mall. Thanks for getting back to me. Have a good day. Enjoy this DX 000 Wisconsin. We're back quiet.
410. Hey, you know what? I have some, I'm looking at the SWR over here, and I realize I really shouldn't be here, so I ain't going to put a whole lot up in there, because I don't want to burn up anything, so, but hey, 000 Wisconsin, radio station, Motor Mouth Mall, looking your way. Let's go, Brady.
Roger on that. Well, don't want you to blow up anything over there, but You don't need any more than what you're throwing out, I'll tell you that. You're making a great trip here to Wisconsin. Always good to hear you in my receive. So take care, enjoy that DX, 000 Wisconsin. We'll see you later, Motormouth Mall.
The Mobile out there doing your thing from Wisconsin. Hey, Iron Man, Motormouth Mall, waving and stepping. If you got any kind of a sloppy copy, doing a good job to break.
Chicago. Hello around Chicago, man. 513. Single file line. One at a time. Hello around Chicago. 513. Low budget radio around the Mojave Desert. Shaky ground.
410. Well, I did get the back half of that, and I started the recording, and you were rolling a 5, and I think it went like this.
I'm up here in the central part of the Big Cheese, man. I'm probably about 100 miles from, but hey, Motormouth Mall sounded good over here in Wisconsin today. Just want to see if we could ease this mobile up in there one time.
There you go, and I didn't record the part where you said you were saying hello and waving a 5 over there to 000. You're about 100 miles away from 000. I was a bit, as soon as you said that, I started the record button, but it was a little bit late. But that's who you were saying hello to. Hey, 000. Hope you got that 5. I kept it all the way alive. Hey, you're smoking out there from the Mobile. I can't believe that. You're doing a good job out of Wisconsin. Motormouth Mall stepping, looking around the Big Cheese. I got down.
Oh, yeah, Motormouth Mall 000 here. Iron Man and I are good friends there. I helped him set up his truck there. He's got an 8-pill in there that I helped him work on, and man, he gets out with that baby. So, all right, thanks for rolling that nickel there, Motormouth Mall. We'll catch you later. 000 Wisconsin, back quiet.
Mobile, it's for doggone sure. So, yeah, very cool. 000, good to hear you up in there. You smoking. I heard we got Kentucky Lumberjack roll up in there, too. But I got the antenna looking around Wisconsin to bring.
10-4 there, Motormouth Mall. Take care, 000 Wisconsin. We're back quiet.
Bartender Lumberjack, hey, Kentucky Lumberjack, Mother Nature dipping toward Kentucky, I believe. But you see, you could hear me real good around Kentucky. Hello, Kentucky Lumberjack, Motormouth Mall, step and break.
Hello, radio. Low budget.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Mother Nature dipping and dabbing and flipping and flopping and getting around from time to time. You know, she's real promiscuous to break.
665, 665, Oakville, Oregon.
410.
10-4.
Oh, let me say hello around Texas, too. A Planet Texas UFO, I believe that was Planet Texas. It might have been, I didn't, you know, I didn't hear it all the way, but hello around Texas.
65, Oakville, Oregon.
Oh, looking in around the Bighorn, breaker.
651 Texas to Motormouth Mall.
Planet Texas is rough and tough, but I did hear you up in there. Ain't no doubt about that. A Planet Texas UFO. If you got a sloppy copy one more time, I'm going to try to roll up in there. But, you know, Mother Nature, she got some other things on her mind from time to time. A UFO, Planet Texas, Motormouth Mall, stepping. They got down, break.
You're loud and clear.
I tried everything I had access to, and I can't get it up. Mother Nature trying. I can't get the signal. I tried the 5/8 wave. I tried the little 3-element beam, and I can't do anything to get your signal up in here any stronger. So unfortunately, that's just the way Mother Nature's going to act right about now. But anyway, good to hear you up in there, Planet Texas. UFO, Motormouth Mall, your West Coast Beast.
How about it, L.E.? L.E., you got a copy? So what you're telling me is you're a mud duck.
break. Can you say 335? Right.
Man, there sure is.
Hello there, Big Jim, 105 around Kentucky. I got you up in there, too. You sounded real good. Hey, Big Jim, 105, radio station, Motormouth Mall. Look around the KY to break.
Hello, Rhode Island. Yeah, you made the trip over here. It's pretty noisy around the desert, but I did hear you, man. Take care. Mud Duck Station in the desert. Moving on.
Yeah, we back to
Hey, 28, I think you say you work in a homemade station. Hey, 28, you work in a homemade station over there, and it's working real good. Ain't no doubt about that. 28, Motormouth Mall waving right back at you, break.
Weekend wave on the channel, dear Slayer, Mobile.
Appreciate it, man. 21.
Who sounds bad in the desert?
Take care. We'll be listening for a minute.
Who out there in the desert's not liking what they're hearing to break?
I heard somebody wave, but man, it's rough in there, no doubt. But top of the weekend to you, dear Slayer, Mobile, St. Paul.
Well, I can't tell what you said. I heard you say something, but man, all I could hear was the last thing you said, which was only one word, and I'm not going to repeat it. But you said somebody just didn't sound so good to break.
I tell you what, you better save some of them flowers, because you got me right up here on that.
Oh, yeah. He sounds horrible. You know what's really funny when you listen to his signal? You can't even tell whether he says 153 or 163. He sounds horrible. You know, he can sound. I've heard a lot of narrow radios, you know, that didn't have any bass. You know, I've heard a lot of radios that didn't have any bass sound better than his.
They got the boot.
I got it all, MacGyver. Have a good day and enjoy your conditions as well, MacGyver.
Good deal. Well, that's good. You know, that'll let him know he's got to make some improvements on his station. Ain't no doubt about that. You know, my SDR over here. You can look at my SDR, and I'm sitting at 5 kilohertz wide. And that's within the channel, so you can't even complain about that. But I'll tell you what, I know I got a whole lot more audio out there than he does.
Weekend wave out there, half-breed, dear Slayer, Mobile.
Yep, 10-4. He had to call me to figure out which 3000 to buy. He had to call me to figure out how to run it. He had to call me to figure out the gain staging situation, and I told him about the little fixed value attenuators he could buy to get the gain staging right, all that stuff. And then he went with it, and then of course he put some sort of meter up in there and made it all custom right. He got a hole in it and put a meter in it and bird slug in it and all that, and he was all proud of his modifications. And then he gets out there and tells everybody he's barefoot. Barefoot with the 3CX 3000, yeah, right. And anyway, it is what it is. He can deceive his customers. He can accuse me of running snake oil. He can accuse me of doing whatever I'm doing, but all I know one thing for sure is when I hear my audio on the gate, I kind of like what I hear. Not just because it's my voice. I don't care whose voice would be on this radio, but I like the sound of this radio over his radios any day. They're great.
Hello, Apple Shack, 513, low budget.
How about it, T-Rex? The person you hear you just blah, 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 blah. It's impossible to...
Smothered duck. That's. I guess some people would call that a delicacy to break, but oh well.
Clear me audio. Hey, I hear my president. I got a 45. You got a guy hitting. Sound like you got 1,000 fans running, and you got a little squeal too.
When he was calling me on a regular basis, you know, when he was trying to befriend me, when he was actually trying to be nice and trying to be courteous, and we didn't have this problem, when he was calling me on a pretty regular basis, which, God forbid, I hated when he called, but I tried to be polite, and I gave him the time of the day. I told him what he really needed to do if he really wanted to make a stand out here on the band was go to a flat side. You know, I tried to give him some helpful information and try to point him in the right direction, but you know, he wouldn't listen to that. He wouldn't have any of that. So anyway, he wanted to do it with power. So okay, fine. Get yourself a big amplifier, and I should have told him to get something bigger because I didn't realize he was going to still be a mud duck to break.
Back to me, man. How about a Wildcat? Hey, Wildcat, 45, you got a copy? How about it running northeast corner? How about it?
God, look at all that splatter out there. Lizard, you got a grip on this 92 degrees south fork?
You know what's funny is there's a, you know, the old adage that even bad publicity is good publicity, right? Even saying something bad. So when we talk about him, it might be saying something to somebody that might make them think, oh, okay, go see what he's all about. It's just sort of what I'm curious hoping. But, you know, every time he's out there, is out there that are trying to make a living doing what they're doing out there in this hobby. Even the bad things he says about them makes people look at them and say, hey, gee, maybe that's a possibility. I didn't even know he existed. Maybe I'm going to go check out Derail. Maybe I'm going to go check out 1, 2. Maybe I'm going to go check out can be a good thing. When you realize he's out there being a he's actually putting a plug in for everybody else. So you got to give him some credit. Maybe he's, you know, he's got to have some underlying something or other because he gets out there with the hard on. He starts hard drive, whatever. He starts trying to. He takes my videos and he replays them on channel 19. He replays them on channel 38. And why does he want to replay my audio if he hates me so much? He should be playing his audio. Better yet, he should be talking on the radio with something a little bit more commanding than what he's talking on the radio with. And then maybe he would get more people following him, you know. But anyway, instead he's got to slander people. So anyway, he gets out there, he plays. I don't know why he plays me back over the air. What's the point of that? What is the point of that? Why take my audio off this channel or the Bull or wherever I happen to be and replay it on 19 or 38 or wherever he plays it? Why? I don't get that. Is there something I'm missing there, Big?
Hey, Cornbread Jet, if you got a copy on Rocket, let's roll.
I'll never play your jump back. You just wishful thinking, Motormouth. You're just incapable of doing radio work. I know the screwballs are out there. Psycho issues. 0804 around the Great Lakes.
I guess I just don't have the conditions. I guess Mother Nature's not in my face. Worldwide, Cornbread Jet. You got a grip. Rocket's waving.
I don't think he'll ever get there. He hasn't got the. Well, here's the deal. If he did change his ways, and if he did get there, he would be shooting himself in the foot.
Hey, say hello to Motormouth Mall. Tell him Rocket's waving. I didn't get your 28, but you're making a fine trip up here to the northwest corner. And you're doing it in fine style. Rocket. Up around the Jet City.
Low budget, 513. How big was that? Who done it? You got so many enemies. You got more enemies than
Yeah, I know. There's a whole bunch of those screwballs out there. That Motormouth Mall's got to be the biggest psycho out there. Yeah, see, they come up with the craziest things on earth, don't they? They try to copy Mr. Hard Drive. They just can't seem to get there.
At the bottom of it.
All that distorted audio. I mean, if you can't do it analog, man, if you got to pull it.
Yeah, I don't know. It's mighty rough and tough out there. I think I lost my conditions. Too strong, so
what I care about is maybe he realizes how he comes across when he talks down about all the other techs and all the other people that are trying to better the hobby and all the other people that are trying to make a living in this hobby. If he'd realized how he came across and changed his ways and changed his demeanor and came across not being so arrogant and so full of himself, he'd probably do a lot better, you know. What's the old saying?
I was in there one night and laid down around Oklahoma. But I have to admit, I don't have the best conditions. But it was good
people see through all that stuff.
Keep on with the keeping on.
They do. And, I'm not promoting anything of my own. And I'm not promoting, per se, anybody else. But if somebody wants a good sound of radio, all those texts that he bashes, they're all good places to go to get a radio. Do not waste your money and go to New Mexico and spend your good hard-earned cash on a radio you'll probably never ever see.
6, I heard you easing up in my radio, but I don't have the best of conditions. I appreciate you bumping it down.
6726-pack, that's right.
Back in the woods among
that hit the nail on the head.
Trying to get
don't go spending your good hard-earned cash on a radio you're never going to see. And if you do see it, it ain't going to sound any different than it did when it came out of the box.
That's what happens, man.
Alrighty there, 276, Mr. Worldwide, Rocky Mountain 276. Keep on with the keeping on. I'm going to ease on back and wait for our Mother Nature to do her thing up.
Anyway, your 726 shoot them up down in the world of sound, 309. Everybody else out there on the band, have a good day. UFO Planet, Texas, I'm sorry I couldn't get down there, but I tried the best I could, but Mother Nature's not in my favor down there, so it is what it is. 73 is Motormouth Mall stepping and going 10-7. Bye.
Like it. What the hell's the matter with these people, man?
Chicago, before I go, just do me a big old favor and tell Rocket I said hello out there. Hey, tell Rocket to have a good day around the northwest corner, and I'm 10-7. Bye.
28 Chicago, you showed up around the desert.
Well, there's some stuff on stupid, they don't even know what to do.
Hello around the windy, you did a good job, man.
And for the 28, appreciate that. You keeping the 5 all the way alive, 73s. I'm going 10-7, and I'm off the channel. Bye.
Hey, you gonna piss somebody off one day, they're gonna come down.
For this, John Boy, have a good day out there. Enjoy your day to its fullest, and you smoke, and you got that beautiful audio working in fine fashion. Hey, John Boy, keep on with the keeping on. Pleasure with the double measure. I'll be out here a little bit later on, but I got to run into town and stop by the hardware store and a couple other places, and I'll be back.
Oh, yeah.
410. I'll see you. By the way, before I do go, I want to play you back one time so you can hear how beautiful that is.
Around the windy, I hear you jumping up and down around the windy cities trying to get down here to the desert. Well, I hear you jumping up and down around that windy city.
Hey, John Boy, Motormouth Mall, your West Coast beast, dropping the hammer, and I'll see you. Good day.
Oh, yeah. Right back at you, man. You did show up, man. It's all kinds of funky radio stations down over here today.
Big boy, say 410.
Orange Steve, that's right. Well, why don't you answer your phone when people try to get at you there?
Yeah, that old Motormouth Mall splattering all over the place.
You don't answer your phone, that's what it is. What duck in the desert, man? You ain't got no class, man. You ain't even got no coof. I ain't gonna hate you, though.
Around the windy city, you did show up, you did good.
Man, so, you need to wake up to the picture of what you're doing. You're pissing a lot of folks off, man. And the people you're pissing off, you don't know how much money they got. They can fly down there in 15 minutes and be right down there and kick your ass. Just because they can.
Yeah, Mortimer, he's splattering all over the place. He's always a splatterbox. He's a splatterbox, man. I mean, splatterbox. I mean, if you're not capable of building an analog radio, stay out of radios. Hello, around the hog yard you showed up to, man. Not bad.
Somebody, they call me
No, it doesn't matter what you thought you heard, man. Just look at it. It's not, you're on one channel, it's totally different, but in all those harmonics splattering all over the place, you gotta show us a little bit more of a, yeah, the splatterbox junk out there. Yeah, there's a bunch of them. I mean, it's just, if you're splatter and it's like 1/3 of your power somewhere else, man, why would you want to do that? Or not be crystal clear. I mean, if your voice doesn't sound exactly like you do, why would you want a radio?
No more. You just keep pissing these people off one at a time. Every day of the week, you're going to find some cuckoo man's going to knock on your door and give you a
audio check. 1, 2. Audio checking on the audio out here, sunny Southern Cal. 542 off the key.
Rolling.
What do we got there on the show? That number, man. You messing with that number. It's serious.
Well, it is a beautiful day out here off the coast with the most. We got no snow today, and temperatures are rising. 542 SoCal updated.
Roger on the audio. We build these for truck drivers, man. These are built for truck drivers to slice and dice through that noise and be reliable.
When it comes and confront, especially if you got a shot. You're on YouTube.
About up there in Missouri, up around Dr. Pepperland, loose wire down here in these overlays. 124.
Right. If you want, slice and dice, the same amount of power, but be able to get over all that noise is how clean you can make it. Oh, God, did I hear someone out there trying to talk to me technical? Put your technician on the radio. We'll have a conversation. You can't do it. Yeah, if you want more range, more range and crystal clear, slice and dice through anything else that's out there, watt for watt, it's been common knowledge for decades.
We're skip junkie outlaws, man. What we do, you know what we do, and I know what we do.
I hear someone out there trying to talk to me, man, but you're splattered and distorted real bad. It's much easier to have a radio that's crystal clear, man. You probably use like 1/10 of the power to be able to do the same amount of work.
We're getting old, man. Everything's starting to break.
Here we go. We got one of those undesirable screwballs out there arguing with Mr. Hard Drive.
I mean,
you must be talking about hard drive.
The whole country in my radio today.
What a
right back at you, man. Yeah, there's like 1,000 videos out there, if you're a technician to learn from. You're welcome.
You ought to corner that sucker and just rip all his test equipment out of his little toy box and just drive over it a few times.
Right, well, you can look right at it, man, and see signals with 5S units stronger, but still getting walked on and getting sliced and diced. It's pretty easy to look right at it. You can just see it.
19 up there at Buffalo, New York. You have a wonderful weekend, my friend, and I appreciate the comeback here. 109 around Disney World.
Listen to all them dirty sounding radios out there. Notice how they just get walked on real easy?
This is on. As long as you give them your name and all that crap, address and...
Yeah, sometimes it's good to set an example. It's almost as bad as that Muddy Mouth Mall out there. He's another scammer, little con artist. He guy's got some of the biggest psychological issues I've ever seen or heard.
To that 152.
Way to get around it. But if you give him a crap...
Yeah, I wouldn't let him touch anything.
All right, Mosquito.
I'm trying to help him. People had, him call me and go 3 ways and try to explain, even what a watt was and occupy bandwidth, but he thinks he knows too many things.
A banking account, so...
Yeah, it's pretty easy. You just watch it, look at it, and see that even a cleaner signal just slices and dices through the bigger ones. But that's what you really want in the mobile. We don't really care about channel 28 or the bowl. It is what it is, but when you're on Sesame Street and you need to have maximum range, no one really cares about that.
542 SoCal.
Range and cutting through the noise.
Yeah, your channel's all yours.
Yeah, oh yeah. Anyways, you guys are showing up around the desert. We got some of the undesirables out there. Just listen to the radios.
That one is definitely not a clean radio. That's a splatter box.
Yeah, the undesirables.
So just checking. A lot of bozos out here.
Take care. Back out. Out here in these old Everglades.
Yeah, there's the undesirables and the screwballs out there with their splatter boxes. They thought they knew something.
42 SoCal, taking a mail.
Skip channel, you're out here breaking the rules, man. You're breaking the rules. So go to another channel and talk that crap. These people want to...
I'm finding my receiver, brother. It's always a pleasure to talk to that 7-phone.
Good morning, it's 747 out there in Indiana. 747, Indiana, 226 Whiskey Run.
All right, I'll be here for another minute or two. I gotta get back to the bench. Somebody fix my speaker, man, because let me tell you what, it's just extremely noisy over here. I just hear a bunch of distortion.
747, big afternoon, hello.
Tell him, Mosquito Man.
Shit. Splattering all over the place.
Well, that's the name of the game, man. Do a whole bunch more with a whole bunch less.
47 with the wind, sending it right back your way. Have yourself a super fine Saturday. Take care now.
Oh, yeah, there's always going to be the window lookers and screwballs out there. Sometimes you got to use them as an example. There's a whole bunch of people listening to this little omnidirectional antenna.
That. Man, I got a train wreck out here.
Yeah, there's only one guy so far. I mean, if they can't show you NIST calibrated test equipment, they'll let you touch their radio. You better pay attention. You'll end up having to use a beam antenna and 50,000 watts just to do what a fine-tuned radio does.
West Virginia, listen.
Watch out now, here come the screwballs.
You won't pass the driving test. What, are you kidding?
I don't know, man. So I hear a bunch of you guys jumping up and down trying to get in my antenna. I'm like a bunch of pole dancers, man, but you're all distorted.
You don't know how to tune anything. Your radio's splattering. You knew what you were doing. You'd be on one frequency.
In your mouths or something. You know, someone step in here and fix my radio, my speaker. All I hear is
Kill somebody because they got a big fucking mouth, but...
Listen to that junk out there. Jesus, who's been hacking up those radios? Did you get that modulator or get pixie dust put in there?
We'll catch you later. I'm reading the Mellow Spring, Texas. They call me Dylan.
It sounds like, I mean, it's how come nobody is coming through here? All I just hear is a whole bunch of noise.
Truck drivers, man, running around. Split personality.
Listen to that.
One, look. 5 years ago, they finally caught that asshole killing you.
No, this isn't no ICOM or nothing like that. ICOMs cannot occupy the same bandwidth as this does right here. It's just not possible. Oh yeah, this one's pretty wide. It's pretty wide, but the amplitude is just spot on so you could hear it crystal clear through your receiver. Oh, here we go. Did I hear some of the undesirables coming through my speaker? You guys are good for business.
Yeah, MacGyver. You sounded good in Spring, Texas. They call me Delegate.
Exactly, man. That's how it works.
In the desert to turn on the big box break.
It's a Fisher-Price. Get it right, Mosquito Man. He's got a Fisher-Price radio.
Oh, Cobra 29s. I got a whole bunch of videos from right on that explains why a Cobra 29 does what it does. I mean, just type it in and go to the channel. It's where your technician goes to learn, you know, about frequency and time domain. Well, I appreciate it. Crystal clear. That's what it's supposed to be. It's just a microphone plugged into the radio, man. You can look right at it and see that it's not processed or nothing. It's just 100% pure analog radio.
Numbers, dirty, average in there. I'm waiting.
Yeah, you could probably see that it's just actually anything else with the same signal strength that just gets walked down. You hear the audio, but that's what most people want.
Big Al, waving at that 28.
Oh my God! Here's another undesirable out there. Listen to that splatter.
Body mackerel.
Yeah, look at that. Yeah, there's a lot of hate out there. We gotta expose the screwballs from the official CB Radio Hall of Shame Golden Screwdriver Jockey Hack Shops.
How about that 747?
Listen to that stuff. All that disrespect on the airwaves. Pixie dust.
What the hell? What the hell is going on out here?
One more for 7.
Look at that. Jesus.
Indiana, man. How about it? Big Al, Big Al, Big Al waving.
It's not how wide you can make it, man. It's how tall you can make it. Jesus, look at some of them radios out there.
Well, you're sounding good over here. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with him, man. He's a special case. He's a special case for sure. I don't know what's wrong with him. He's just kind of a weirdo. But since he's only running a barefoot radio, I shouldn't have any problems here.
I don't know where they come from, man. I have no idea. There's a bunch of special cases out there, that's for sure.
Woo-wee! Boy, you're rocking and rolling out of source.
Ain't no doubt about it.
Let's easing back in my chair. 131, getting down, breaking.
Yeah, your 29's working, man. I heard you 29. Yeah, they produce a lot different occupied bandwidth, you know, than the typical radio, as long as it's not hacked up. A Cobra 29 is actually a 3-to-1, not a 4-to-1.
Well, Dr. Spanker, boy, coming up on my receive.
Do the math.
Hey, Dr. Spanker, you coming way up on my receive. Boy, you sounded good. Boy, you sounded good. Yeah, coming out of fucking Georgia sounded good, man. Hey, Dr. Spanker, welcome to the weekend time. Let's sit back and try to warm up this radio room. Hey, Dr. Spanker, I'm going to try to warm up this radio room. It's cold out here in the desert today. 131, slow cruising these days, mate, getting down. Break.
Bandwidth, that's kind of like an HF rig anyways, a 3-to-1. And you don't splatter real bad. We got one of the undesirable screwballs in there. What's your handle? God, I hear a lot of them splatter boxes. I can barely understand some of those radios.
6 in Montana, break. Hey,
10-4, 10-4. I hear about your hometown, man. I can take it, man. It's gorgeous out here today, man. Other than that, it's cold and cloudy, man. The mountains out here, it's like you're out here in the Swiss Alps. Boy, it's like being out here in the Swiss Alps today, man. It's just, mountains are white. Yeah, just so much snow all over the place, man. It's absolutely gorgeous, man. It's something else, man. California's something else, man. The beauty out here is just unbelievable. Hey, Dr. Spanker, pleasure double measure, man. Until they mud duck in the desert, I apologize for keying on them. 131 on this linear transmitter, getting down. Break.
California's all kind of special out there. Yeah, there's some good hands out there. I got a bunch of radios over there in California.
I've never talked behind his back. And
you just can't blame a couple guys with giant amplifiers and beam antennas and make them all sound that way.
CB channel, man. This is the Skip channel, one of them. Anyway, Skip Junkie sent to Oregon trying to get a hold of that mud duck in the desert.
No, it's far from stock, man. It's far from stock. These are highly modified radios. So what's the matter, man? Are you jealous? Oh, boy. Here we go. The screwballs are coming out again.
Rick.
Well, just...
10-4 there, Dr. Spanker. Thank you, Dr. Spanker. Well, you know how it goes, man. It goes from winter mode. It goes from winter mode to summer mode. You go from the cold weather to the 100-degree weather. One extreme to the other extreme. That's the way it rolls here. Hey, Dr. Spanker, I can take a stand by and see what rolls there. Maybe somebody else wants to key the microphone. Yeah, even like that.
Poor guys are miserable, man. Miserable.
Let that mud duck in the desert. Let that mud duck in the desert, man. Key up on that mall.
Yeah, look at all that splatter.
Worldwide 131 on this big old day made with no key down time. Getting on there.
Yeah, the mud ducks, there's a mud. The people ask me all the time what a mud duck is. It's if they're distorted, they're splattering, you know, and too high or too low amplitude. That's what you call a mud duck. If it doesn't sound exactly like you, it's a mud duck.
Standing by. It is right there. You can't help but see his antenna in my...
And make sure they got calibrated test equipment. Don't let them touch it.
You know, you got... Yeah, he's...
Shame on you. Why are you making fun of old mud duck in the desert, man? And we can't pedal, man. That duck chuckers, he's got a rob.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot of misery out there. They're so miserable. Listen to them.
He's rather
you gotta have all kinds of junk plugged into the radio just to make it talk.
Yeah, he's got to be able to pay for it, too, man.
Listen, look at that. Yeah, this one's pretty wide. Yeah, that's true. But notice how it performs, you know, a whole lot less power doing a whole bunch more. See, you guys are, you know, being disrespectful, but you gotta understand this, the masses that are listening.
This is what
happened. That's right.
Somebody has all noise the channel and nobody can get there.
There's a full train that we got out there.
Give the man a break, man.
What about the striker?
So he can clip the limiter, man. He figured out.
Well, yeah, if they're fine-tuned, you'll have something, man, but the fine-tuned radios perform quite well. It depends on what year a striker who worked on. Yeah, this is a highly modified striker, and I just using the Ranger. The stock ones, you know, are just pixie dust, you know, those are good radios. But out of the box, they just don't perform very well, and they're not very reliable.
On gold paint, man, and he painted that screwdriver. Clank, 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 clank. He's got the brightest gold screwdriver you've ever seen. Come on.
Right, well, no, the stock vinyls are with the problem, man, and the regulators. You know, if you don't have the 2030 process, the radio's just not going to be reliable. I got like a bunch of videos that covers everything about striker radios.
In the desert, that driver talking to him about them microphones. Hey, can you hear my radio? Skip Junkie, Central Oregon, trying to knock on your door.
Hey, 10-4.
I can't afford no corner machine. Any nickel?
No, your splatter pretty good. It's not clear. You know, see how clear this one is? It's because you don't have the match transistors. So it depends on the age of your radio. If you still got the 13N10s or the 520s, Striker has an extremely bad problem with quality control, so they're not matched. So you got to consider that these transistors can have a different amplitude with corner voice. So it's not going to be crystal clear.
You know what? Better yet, since this man is the most skilled technician. I mean, there's bar none, man. Ain't nobody better than this duck looker.
Right, yeah, you
tell him to get some wires and some bolts there, get a fan and a couple of tubes, and tell them to build themselves a big old amplifier. Come on.
Equipment. You don't use a watt meter to tune a radio. You need calibrated test equipment. If you want something to perform like this anyways.
Game from a carnival or a circus. Doctor. 663.
Right. It's all about the bench, man. It's all about the bench. There's a lot of undesirables out there. They sure are crying right about now, aren't they? They sure do cry a lot.
Big boys don't.
They sure do cry a lot out there. Man, listen to them whining and crying. I mean, you guys got to find someone that's capable of doing some radio work or something.
Or something on there. Maybe he can wash it, man. Or he takes his toenail clipper and he puts it into those stripes.
How dirty and distorted those radios are.
Disgusting. Man, I can't even imagine.
Sounded like a 71 in there, man. I believe it was 71 around the BYU. You did show up around the desert, man. Not bad.
Brought to you by 542. We got sunshine shining across the nation, and temperatures are okay, I guess.
All right, well, we got you in there around the BYU. Not bad. We'll do it again. Mud Duck Station in the desert.
3,000. If he's running a 3,000, he'd be up there in the game. Come on.
The guy with the other striker out there. There's a lot of different versions of him, man. You know, without the ERF 2030 pluses, you know, a tuned bench, you know, and matching those transistors with a curve tracer, you may as well hang it up. You know, it might see meter beta watts, you know, or watts on a meter, but no one really cares about that. That's not real world temp work.
Uh-oh. Look out. Look out, Doctor. Here comes that sticky. That sticky from a...
Listen to all that dirty stuff out there. I'm sure the golden screwdriver jockeys are getting all bent out of shape. Well, we got to expose them. It's good for sale. It's actually good for education. That's what the whole channel is about, an educational channel. Is being able to do a whole bunch more with a whole bunch less. Cleaner and meaner. We'll be listening.
I haven't been keeping track of everything out there, but last I heard...
Oh, yeah, these guys, they got 50,000 watts.
Evicted from the coast.
It's like a
maybe he moved into a new coast. Or maybe he moved up there. Maybe he went to the fancy places. I don't know. He's still there in it was Las Cruces, New Mexico, or wherever the hell it is. Or maybe he's back behind our Walmart, man. He found a 277 light bulb. He's like these homeless people, man. He just tied into that light bulb. I don't know. I'm really not keeping up with that stuff. I ain't on Facebook, so I don't know. You people got to clue me in. But if he's running a big old mall like that, holy mackerel, man, I better put some power on this duck chucker.
Yeah, look at all that
start running some power
out there.
He's running a 3,000. Damn it, man. I would have to get these MOSFETs getting warm. Come on.
You guys are running all kinds of power, etc., and there's just all this little bitty mud duck. There's 200. Look at it. Look at that splatter out there. Poor little mud duck radio just slices and dices right through that junk.
Mark out there, quiet.
Pay attention.
Yeah, how about that mud duck out there? You copy this Oregon duck?
Good dope down there or something. That doesn't surprise me, of course.
Oregon duck. I thought I heard an Oregon duck in there. Come on back in here.
24 watts, 25 watts. That'd be illegal, man. You can't run no 25 watts.
Yeah, they're Oregon duck. All those screw balls are out there. Plug my ears. But Oregon duck. Southwestern Mexico.
No, Roger.
That's it. Cleaner and meaner, man. Cleaner and meaner.
Over here, sound like one of my neighbors. Top of the day.
There's somebody there in Alabama. I had conditions on you, man. It was just rough and tough, man. Somebody there in Alabama.
You think they would learn by now?
Get out of here. Come on.
Times the power of beam antennas. It's just cleaner and meaner, man. It's more complicated than most people think. You guys got to learn to stay away from those meter beaters and class 2 stuff. You just got to learn what linearity is, frequency domain, and time domain.
Mad about that world's greatest technician. Ain't your fault, ain't my fault, man.
Oh, you're welcome, yeah. There's a whole bunch of them in there in those videos. These guys, all that super wide splatter box junk, man, it's pretty much worthless. You notice how it just gets, even with a weaker signal, you'll hear the clear audio slicing and dicing right through it.
Good morning, Mr. 66 Engineer. 502 with that morning wave.
Oh, Southern California is waving at you.
Dick, all that works? Oh, yeah.
66, man, I'm trying one more time. I'm only doing 160 dozy watts. 160 dozy watts, that's all I got. Blew up my driver. Just got down, breaker.
Little bitty tiny radio just slicing and dicing.
Where are you?
Well. Hang on, one. All right. 2 places, actually 4 places past the decimal off frequency. Get this right here. All right. I believe in a quality broadcasting transmitter here. Try to do what I can there because, again, I got all that weight on my back. I got the mud duck in the desert out there on his stock radio. So I got to make sure I can squeeze every watt I can out of this MOSFET. Hey, 1. I heard you. 131 on this day made. Gone.
The greatest conditions. 66.
Well, now I hear you coming, man. You're trying to get in there, man. But you did all right. Cleaner and meaner. Mud duck in the dust. I'll be sandbagging. We're stepping.
Mosquito, man. I'm just running my radio. That's all I'm doing. I messed up my driver yesterday. Kind of burned it out. Maybe
Mosquito, man, how's your day going? 502 just got down.
I don't know if it went live or if it worked or whatever, man, because I didn't see the live feed work or post or anything, so I don't know.
You gotta go see Mr. Hard Drive. You know, right. Anyways,
go out there, Jeeps off.
You got a bad attitude.
That's all my motivation. I'm not doing very much. Whatever they are,
radio, man. Hey, 28 around Chicago. Fireball's trying to clean all your guys' radio out and hijack the band. Break.
Just using a Ranger mic on it.
Hey, Mosquito, I don't hear that 163.
Lip cutter. Let's see if we can cut some lips off. Breaker.
Yeah, you stop and think about all the scheming and scamming and hat jobs I've seen in the last 30, 40 years that make a grown man go crazy.
That's incredible.
Good on my receive, 554 in Houston.
I hear a whole bunch.
I done, man. I just got a little mud duck radio. Just like my friend there, New Mexico.
Natural hot springs. And they put it into pools and all that. You go out there and you hang out, and when it's like 50 degrees outside, you can be in a warm hot spring on that end. We were thinking of doing that, and that's over by Bombay Beach. That's on the other side of the lake, the east side. But 28, I didn't hear none of that, man. The whole world keyed down on you, man. Dude, when I call you kind of big a name, you got a target on your back, 28. You might have to jump in the kind of big a mobile and rev the motors. Woo! But I don't know if it'd help.
I know. Well, you told me that my oscilloscope, which my favorite oscilloscope, I guess you can't see it in the video on my live stream behind me, but my analog oscilloscope, which I got out of Mama's Cablevision when I was about 15 years old, only thing I had to do was I had to convert it from 75 ohm to 50 ohm, and that's just an adapter. But he told me I couldn't use that because it's not NSC certified. It's got to be completely certified or you're not allowed to use it on the 11-meter band. I didn't realize that until he told me.
Occasionally it's those that don't have any skills or technical knowledge claiming, oh, it's broadbanded or oh, it's high-fi. That's just an excuse. Oh, God. Yeah, see, you can just like this key down stuff, the key down mentality. There's just no real world time out there.
You need an 11-meter ass feeder. A mosquito man out there around the Razorback. See, if I had an 11-meter ass feeder, boy, I'd be whipping some ass like you do, man. A mosquito man. Now you said you've been learning a whole lot today. But let me tell you something. All you gotta do is spike that copy microphone and key that 11-meter ass beater down and take the noise out of my radio. Hello to you, Mr. Worldwide Mosquito Man out there around the Razorback. Mr. Worldwide Fireball is trying to get in that 11-meter ass beater. Break.
Tucson, Arizona. Is this thing working?
How about your 512 Central Texas? How about that 512?
Jesus, look at that noise out there.
1-2.
Came right back to life.
Nice.
something.
Looks like I'm going to have to fix my mic plug.
$2.99.
Hello.
Yeah, he said 10 Roger right on. Mosquito Man, 131 up there around the Mojave Desert. He said 10 Roger right on, but you tell that cop here, he's in the back of my bus right now with a dust cap on and some duct tape over his mouth.
I had the roommate look him up. He's worth $22. Not bad, you know, $1 a year. He's
602 Tucson, Arizona, out here in the trailer park with my midgets. Hello.
I wish I was worth $1 more per.
They're on the windy. I got a bunch of you guys trying to get in here, man. But
I don't know if I got any conditions over you there, Radio Man 445, but I'm going to try and get in your radio. I lost the Mosquito Man.
Just a wave to friendly flies. I wish him the best of DX out here. I wish him the best of DX out there. And just make sure you pass the nickel when I get off the key, all right? 131, slow cruising, this babe May getting down.
what a big old mess out there.
You can stop wherever you want to be.
I got a $1,000 just to talk to my locals out here in Tucson.
I appreciate a 445. Sounds like there might be an issue out there.
Right back. Radio Man 445. Well, tell her 131. I did wave a hand and say hello and howdy doody. Hey, Radio Man 445 on top of that hill around Mississippi. Worldwide Fireball trying to hijack 27.285. Come on.
Oh, yeah.
Little bastard flying around the walkway. Killer this morning.
602 Tucson.
45, when I get up in the radio, four fingers on the dial, say got it.
Roger on that there, Radio Man 445. Well, I'm glad he came out to put the broken smoke on me, no doubt about it, man. Hey, Radio Man 445, we just out here doing some four-wheel driving, getting our big tires ready and getting our rockers ready. Man, we got four-wheel drive all over around the Salton Sea over here on the Jeep Weekend event. Hey, Radio Man 445, you do tell her 131 that Fireball said hello and howdy doody, and you tell him that Fireball thinks he's a mud duck.
Breaker.
757, good morning, Mosquito 445. Have a great, wonderful day up on top of the hill. Always a pleasure when I hear you up on the radio. Say, the radio 445, I'll sit down, reading the mail.
Hey, Mosquito Man sounded good. All right, man, you rocking and rolling this Mojave Desert. Hey, Duck Ducky, you rolling this.
Yeah, hello to you, MacGyver, out there around the lakes. I hear you in there, man, but old Mosquito Man and Radio Man 445 and a whole bunch of other people got my radio there, MacGyver. But hey, MacGyver, I'm going to wave a hand and say hello and howdy doody to you. Mr. Worldwide MacGyver out there around the Great Lakes, but I got a bunch of other hammers in my radio. Worldwide Fireball.
Bay 10-4, you got no waffle, man. That's terrible, man. Yeah, those mosquitoes, they can bite. You better watch that mosquito, man. You better watch those mosquitoes because they can clearly bite.
West side, slow cruising this little diggy me. That quiet.
Break.
Mosquito man's groove. Hey, I groove, I'm moving on. Say that over the waves, a mosquito man, I'm walking on.
Hey, that sounds good, man. You got a big old strapping station over here.
I can't believe it, man. Hey, Radio Man 445, I can't believe that guy. Kind of taking dug a footing in the rain and was mixing concrete with a Walmart Easy Up in the rain to put that kind of big tower he got up right now. Hey, Radio Man 445, I still can't believe it, man. He used to send me pictures all the time. That one day he sent me a picture, he sent me a video of it raining outside, and he's out there mixing concrete with wet concrete bags. The wetter they got, he just kept pouring them in, putting them in the concrete mixer. Radio Man 445, I can't believe it. That guy had some worldwide determination. Radio Man 445, the man with the master plan, fireballs rocking on.
West Side. Slow Q, that's right.
Because you said, man, I got you on the head. I got no good there. I don't want to let me in, man. How about around Tennessee? If we were doing a little trip around Tennessee, we could do around the smoking there. 131. See if we got any mother nature around Tennessee. Break a breaker. You tell me something that's on here too. You sit back in his rump. They want you to stand by the back there and over here in the Mojave Desert, man, so I gotta wave that hand while I hear you rolling to the west side. 131 Mustang Radio Show. Get it out. Man, I'm still here. You tell me something that's on here too. You go in the backyard to the sky. There's a 2-foot hole and stick his head in like an ostrich. Keep on keeping on and hold the floor. Maybe I'll get some complaints then. It's a beautiful day. Today, we're snow-free. California's back to almost normal. Well, Monsieur, I gotta put the big black travel to a razor, but you know how big blacks run. When it was run to the water. Don't you take any fish on Saturdays? Don't you get any fish out there in Georgia on Saturdays over the talk on the radio? I want to make sure it's easy for you, man. I want to make it easy for my listening audience. I don't want to make it tough.
Tell anybody you keyed. Just a minute.
All right, 757, you're coming back. Mosquitoes kind of eating in there from time to time. Boy, I'm getting stung by a mosquito from time to time, but 757, you got my radio. Little mosquito bites from time to time, but 757, that Tennessee radio sounded good. All right, man, let me get wide to the side and let these good time go, man. Let these operators make sure they can use the radio station. 131 Lindsay, back quiet.
Bye.
131 got a hammer down. Hello, out here at 131, derail, cleaning it up, putting the top side, break.
Oh! Ew! Woo! Hey, derail. How you been, bud? Boy, you sounded good.
Now, why you gotta call that muddy mouth 131 snotty nose sus skating mud duck? Tell that copy at 131 to sit back and watch his TV like a TV, because I'm about to put the hammer down.
Yeah, I've been itching to get behind the microphone. Hey, derail. Boy, I've been so damn busy, man. I've been itching. Boy, I've been itching to get behind the microphone, but it's good to have back on the bar. Sneak a couple minutes behind the key and get behind the mall. Hey, derail, you got my radio, my friend, and it's good to hear you filling my headphones.
Today, I know we'll be out there. You have a good one. You enjoy that video game. 502 said bye.
131, derail is bringing it back.
Hey, 10-4, yeah, it's cold over here.
Said he needs to wait his turn and sit back and watch his TV like a TV.
But I certainly am glad to still hear you this cycle. Hey, 131, I was going much earlier out there, break it.
It's tough, man. I got friends down there. Boy, I got friends down in Florida, man, and boy, they got some conditions out there. Boy, those people down there, they got some conditions down there, man. It's crazy. Boy, they got some crazy conditions down there. So, yeah, it was tough not to move. But I'm going to stick around, man. As long as this little damn...
I hear you, man, but that copy every time derail keys up, I can't hear a damn thing.
That's all well swell. Raymond Barrett. I can live I can live over here in this communist utopia, California. Couple more years, man, I'll live with it. Hey, derail, not going to want to tie it up, but you got my radio, breaker.
Oregon, 226, we said that to you.
You got the whole duck-looking world behind you, 131. But you're on top of all that. Hey, 131, I just wanted to wave to you. I won't channel 28, man. I just wanted to say, hey. 131, derailed on the top side of Georgia, said you got the whole world behind that thing, man. 131, I'm rocking the mail.
Hey, you know, man, it's a day-made world. A derail is a day-made world. All right, man. I'm going to let some of these other West Side radios key up. I'm going to let these other West Side radios key up. I appreciate you taking time out. Let me know my radio station. You're feeling this in. So keen to day-made.
Sucker, Baggy State Doctor, 4 fingers and a thumb.
Dr. Firebird and Motor Mouth was out here a little bit earlier, but you on top of the receiver right now. All right, 131, I ain't gonna hold it up. Take care of my friend. Derail easing back off the band. Bye-bye.
Hey, take care. Hey, derail. Channel 28. Hey, derail.
31's head so big he can't even fit through the door. Hey, derail, you swelling old 131's head so big he can't even get through the bathroom door. Derail, fire.
Hey, derail, it's just old Ghost Rider, just trying to make a trip. I'm walking on, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, we're hearing Lee Majors up here in California, Big Al. We were back in that Lee Majors. Hey, Snake Doctor, you're making the trip real well, my friend.
Mr. Roger, I'll sit back and get on the wheel. I get on my 40 weight. I got my coffee pot brewer. I'm walking away. Bye-bye. Have a great day.
I'm going to pull this Mobile bag, 27 Mobile, gone.
See, man, I got the sleeve when she's in there cooking. I'm hanging out down here with the 44s that's out there. And after we eat, man, we go enjoy a little bit of over here. Our snake doctor, Derailed, is reading this now.
Hey, Derailed, hey, I just saw that picture of that 4-pound bass, and hey, that was a nice bass.
Good morning, time to you, Mr. Derailed. 444, Southern California with the lead.
106. Little kid's pole. She fell every bit of that one. Our snake doctor, I'll see you now. Click, click.
Alrighty, have a fine day. Keep track of them 44s. Have a great, wonderful day. Bye, bye, bye. I'll catch you later on down the wire.
Nitro 170, get it on down. Let it go.
757, I'll see wave at you one time before I go. 4 fingers at a thumb. 757, I'm down.
Yeah.
Just one Magnum mount antenna, 112-volt battery, Northern Nevada, tailgate thumper. Down there.
Panic attack was waving at you, Derailed. I panic attack, look out, get back, bye-bye.
About somebody waving to me. You're telling us hello, snake doctor. I'm reading them out.
Hey, panic attack. Hey, Derailed rolled a nickel right on you up there in the Great Lakes. Bye-bye.
Derailed, double tap, up here, Washington State.
I got down on him, potato down, and hold that cold.
See, doctor, take care. I'll send it on my... Oh, wow, look at me go.
Double tap, up here, Washington State, waving.
Get down, to the audience.
68, I got Derailed in my ears right now. 68, so is Asia, bye-bye.
Double tap, up here, Washington State, waving.
The West Coast Road.
I didn't key for a while. I just had it running out here hanging out with the 44s. But yeah, 23 minutes in. 808, bye-bye.
How about it? One more time.
I'm out of there, Derailed. Derailed, double tap up here, northwest corner, waving.
Hey, Derailed, 68, Carolina, wave, got nickel on you, I'll go.
Man, I guess Northern Cal got no love today. 27 Mobile's coming in back in the bag, no doubt.
But tell 63, I seen those videos come in. Like, he must have my scout way over there.
Yeah, so I can tell you, he can hear your backscatter at 68 in the Carolinas. I will go.
Mobile 271.
Okay, well, tell my friend 68 Derailed did wave this great big hand from down south. Well, snake doctor, Derailed, reading them out.
Mr. Roger Dodger 68, he got it on the backscatter out down. I kept it alive.
Derailed, how about you, Derailed? Big Al, poor Big Al. Waving at that Derailed, how about it?
Hey, Derailed, you got a copy? Derailed, yes, Derailed, you got a copy at RC. How about it, Derailed, RC?
This is your station, and I'm waving a hand.
P68 is such a water cable that backscatter. Derailed, I'm under the roller, bye-bye.
Double tap up here in the corner, waving.
You'll check it out later.
68, I'll check it out when I finish the live feed. Snake doctor, Derailed, standing on by.
Standing on by, bye-bye.
On the shaky ground.
Double tap, waving, northwest corner.
I I guess a lot of radios don't got no copies on shaky ground. I got no conditions out here off the coast. 542 SoCal, waving a hand to the band of DX land.
I'm getting a lot stronger conditions on Arizona right now. But waving a hand up to you on the Rockies. I bet you I got something in the Rockies on the Super Bowl. I might drop down there and see what's going on. Take care of 10, I think it said 92.
How about that D-Rail?
I got no conditions. I can only hear one radio out there. That's old D-Rail. To Riverside County, shaky ground.
I'm just working this D-Rail Striker 447. Take care of 10 and a quarter. I'm reading the mail.
How about D-Rail? You copy 602 out of Tucson?
Well, I guess I misspoke. I hear him butchering. Another little bigger. I can hear 542 shaky ground with that.
D-Rail waving back to the Rockies, Bray.
How about it, D-Rail? You copy 602 out of Tucson?
D-Rail, double tap, northwest corner. Hello.
Waving. Negatory. Copy on that D-Rail.
You at 7,000. I think I'm at like 600 or something. I'm actually in a hole. Take care of 808. I'm reading the mail.
No copy on D-Rail.
10,000 feet. Damn, no wonder. We D-Rail, double tap. Come on.
We're waving. We're too right at you.
1, 2, 1, 2, audio.
On the band, my friend. I may drop on down to the Super Bowl, see what's going down in a little while. 808, derailed in Georgia. Toodaloo.
Man, my radio ain't getting off. D-Rail.
Hey, don't disappear on us, man. Don't be disappearing on us. Come on. I need somebody to clean out all these bumblebees.
The northwest corner of Oregon.
I need to catch all those storms you was rolling earlier 1:30. Why you have me cracking up over here?
I'm just waving a friendly 5 there to my good friend, Mr. Fireball. You know, he's just a conscientious, good radio operator. I wanted to make sure somebody out there, waved a hand and let him know. We appreciate everything he does out there. Well, the biggest badass on the radio. I just wanted to make sure he knew that I was just waving the friendly 5. That's all I wanted to do. Come on.
Tiger, wrecking ball. Bye.
I'm going over and tighten the screwdriver.
Oh, that guy? Oh, my God, man. He's on a whole different level, man. Boy, that Dutch Chucker, man, he's on a whole different level, man. It's that's a New Mexico man. That Dutch Chucker, man, he mixes up radios with New Mexico meth and girls with missing teeth and skin and bones, man, and man, they got toe fungus over there, man. It's just a scary mix. Who in their right mind? Let's just be honest here, man. This is the United States of America. You buy yourself a radio, right? You spend a couple $100, right? Especially in this economy, right? You're spending a couple $100 on a radio, and you're going to give it to a man in a trailer? You're going to give it to a man who can't even buy a house? I'm just saying, man. So if you're living in a trailer, I don't know how old the man is. He 56? I have no freaking idea. Let's say you live 50 years old, right? You're living in a trailer. Somewhere you've made some poor life choices. You've done something wrong. That's all I'm saying.
542's wave.
Hello, bootlegger. I lost you in the shuffle, but we did hear you that time. Hey, bootlegger, the pick-em-up truck, a wrecking ball trying to clean your receive. Break.
Whiskey, the northwest corner, Bud Duck, Mr. 469, saying good morning time.
131, I'm right back.
Yeah, and you know, they're surprised. You know, these people are surprised when they get ripped off, and the radio sounds like crap, and whatever, man. You know, you get what you pay for. You do get what you pay for. And, you know, there's karma in this world, too, man. You know, the thing is, we kind of guesstimate. The guy wasn't so bad when he first came out here. But, boy, you know, he's got an ego that's unchecked. You know, he started, like, going off on me because none of my equipment there was NISC certified, traceable, and certified. You get any idea how much I'm sure you do, how much money you got to send it out there? Dude, what do you need? You need a 30 megahertz oscilloscope. That's what you need. You know, you got freaking. Come on.
Oh, Seattle, we're getting down.
Right, Minnesota Mouse. I got busy in my receive all of a sudden. You said you were going to put it up in 5 or 10 minutes. That's what you said. Hey, Minnesota Mouse, let me see if I can get in there and get my name called. Mr. Minnesota Mouse, a wrecking ball, West Coast, bye-bye-bye.
My radio up here. D-Rail's got my ears pinned. D-Rail has my ears pinned. A referee, RC.
As we talk outside of turn 2, 131, 2 to lose.
Wow. Hey, Dan 4, well, let me, hang on. We can see what we can do about that. Hey, D-Rail, we always can see what we can do about that to make it a little bit easier. But, yeah, hang out with the 44s. Yeah, I heard about the go-kart. Yeah, man, I sold all my quads and everything, but I kept my go-kart because it's a whole lot of fun. But definitely a pleasure double measure, man. Always good talking to you. Good peeps, man. No doubt about it. And I'm just trying to make it easy, man, to my broadcasting audience out there. Don't want any ducks to key on me. That would suck. Take care, D-Rail 73. 131 this day, man.
266. 266. You have a good day. Minnesota Mouse, wrecking ball. Minnesota Mouse, wrecking ball. West Coast, bye-bye-bye.
I'm going to throw a dead key and see how he sounds. Let me know how he sounds through my dead key. He's so big, I'm sure he's playing good.
Yeah, click. Yeah, I just like running it on the low side and, you know, the minimum amount of power necessary for the mud duck involved. But as long as I'm notified ahead of time, I'll do what I can. All right, D-Rail 73, 131, gone.
Geronimo 420 in the ball.
Yeah, if you wanted to make it competitive with other individuals, you'd probably, you know, say if you got your mic getting wide open, they can twist it all the way around and then cut it about a quarter of the way up. You know, right before it cuts completely off, just kind of twitch it up, just barely to right.
Certainly don't want to look at anybody behind. You know what I mean? Take care, D-Rail. 131 on this transmitter, and I'm quiet.
Right here, right now, in the world of sound, right.
Let the gate roll. I'm going to step away. 131. Click.
What's going on out there, breaker?
Send a message right back to you. Or bring
Hocking this thing up. All right, male driver 131, just waving your way. Break it.
Hello, 757. Hey, 757 right outside. They got that stereo. No doubt about that, the 757.
Male driver on the body rig. I gotta go. Bye.
Double tap up here in the mountains, Washington State.
know I'm standing by.
Man, oh man.
Yep, I did change it. I did change it a little bit. I had too much. I had more highs up in there than I wanted. It was a weird, strange sound. I didn't like it. I switched it around a little bit. What do you think? What's your take on it?
Take care. We're St. Dogger rolling on.
Get your butt out there. Hey, D-Rail, get your butt out there and start eating. Hey, D-Rail, get your butt out there and start eating. Come on.
Shannon Ford, anyway, you liked it better earlier. Oh, well, I didn't save this yet, so I don't know exactly what I did. I had these highs rolled up in there like this right here somewhere. A little bit brighter, a little bit louder, maybe. I don't know, maybe we'll see. But
bye, D-Rail. Bye, D-Rail. Bye, D-Rail. Stay Motormouth Mall. Tell my friend John I'm waving that hand. 131, back quiet.
Bootlegger, I heard you, I did. Hey, Bootlegger, I heard you roll up in there, I did. Motormouth Mall cruising.
Hey, nail driver, boy, you coming on up on my radio. Hey, when D-Rail ain't got that big old hammer going, when D-Rail ain't got that big hammer going, eavesdropping.
They sound real good.
Roll back to my way, 131,
right around Georgia, what's going on today?
Right on. I'm just sitting back reading the mail. Hey, nail driver, just running the minimum amount of power necessary to get the job done. That's all I'm doing. But nail driver, you're way up on my receive, and you're sounding real good over here in the Mojave Desert. No doubts about it. Hey, Mr. Nail Driver, slow keen as day made. 131, getting down.
Waving at nail driver. Break, break, break.
That's right. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 4. Yeah. Would you listen to all that hash and trash? What a train wreck out here. I got nothing but bees buzzing. Bunch of radios walking away. Though, other than nail driver, we kind of slipped away. Oh, well, it's a beautiful Saturday out here off the coast. Got temperatures about